I'm so honored to welcome Jack Babich from AmeriServ Financial to the Member Minute. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jen. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So you kicked off a major community fundraising campaign yesterday. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh, this is awesome. We been working with Oscar Cashaw and his group at the Flood City Youth Academy over the last couple of years, and we started really talking about this whole COVID pandemic and technology and how it's going to impact our kids and the youth to which they serve. And we tried a couple different ways to launch an initiative to where we could put computers into the Flood City Youth Academy. And what we quickly found out was that companies weren't real excited about donating computers. But what we did find out was if we did it as an initiative and we set it up as a fund, that people would donate money, and then we would be able to go out through some of the big players and participation in groups like the Chamber and the Community Foundation. And our goal is to create this Flood City Youth Academy Scholarship Fund to where we can raise $40,000 or $50,000 with the hopes of putting 100 individual workstations and computers into the old unemployment office and have a place for our youth to go in the event they get shut out of school or they don't have access to the internet or what have you.
That is fantastic. What a great initiative. If people want to donate or get involved, how can they do that, Jack?
Donation is easy. The most fundamental way is to go to the Community Foundation website, and there'll be a link to donate to this cause. It's a very simple process. The Community Foundation will take care of all the paperwork. They'll ensure that the money's properly spent in order with in follow-up to the initiative, and they will ensure that things are done appropriately and that we have a path. And in working with Oscar and Dennis and Jeff Wilson, we do have a path. I mean, this is a very important initiative. My understanding is within Cambria County, those underprivileged and underserved, approximately 40% of those kindergarten through 12th grade students don't have access to the internet outside of school. So if you take that ability to learn remote away from them in school, it becomes how do they work and how do they get their schoolwork done? And in some cases, many schools aren't able to buy Chromebooks, so they can only give one per family. So you may have a family with 3 or 4 folks and have one family to share time. So by being able to set up these workstations, which will be permanently housed, I mean, Oscar and his group, they have the brick and mortar, they have the building, they have the facility, they have the instructors, they have the knowledge. What we got to do is get them the assets to put all this together. And that's where I come in. My goal is to try to be the fundraiser that's able to get this message out and help them to obtain the funds needed to put this multi-purpose workspace in downtown Johnstown so our youth have access to it.
Well, there is definitely a need, and we're so thankful that we have business people like you, that we have organizations like AmeriServ, who kicked off the fund with a $5,000 donation, and EMAP, who donated $2,500. What a great start. Jack, thank you so much for kicking this off, and thank you for everything that you do in the community.
All right. Thank you, Jen. It was nice talking to you.
The Member Minute is brought to you by Fetz's Sports Pub.